And welcome to another episode of NCW. I am your host Neo Extreme, and we are coming from Tulsa, Oklahoma? I don't know. Either way, we have another good show here on episode 15. So let's do the card layout. Alright. First, we have Sergio X versus Antonio Blackwell in a rematch. However, if Antonio Blackwell wins again, he will be added to the Intercontinental Championship match at NCW Meltdown. And then we have the finals of the miniature tag team tournament. In the final round, we will see the Towers of Power versus the destructive duo of Tony Lee Williams and Spike Masters. Which one of these two will head on to the tag team championship match? And then after last week defeating the #1 contender for the world title, Harry Tucker looks to claim some championship gold as he squares off against the new United States champion Dizzle B in his first title defense. And then we will see the third of the qualifying matches for the women's Fatal 4-Way title match at NCW Meltdown. We've already seen two qualify to take on Akira Ray. Which one will become the third? Will it be Crystal or Shannon York? And then we will have a Fatal 4-Way with 4 debuting stars. We have the Australian Bobby Cook, we have the Hawaiian Beach Bum Jesse Rose, we have the King of Strike Style Logan King, and we have King Guta, the latest member to join the NCW roster. Which one of these men will win in their big debut and go on to have a United States Championship match next week or next episode on NCW? And then in the main event, we will see Max Power and Tommy A. Hawkins take on the other two members of the Gentleman's Club, Walter Rose Robinson and David Lance Harrison. However, in their corner will be the tag team champions, as Max Power and Tommy A. Hawkins looks to get back on their winning ways as they go into next week's big tag team championship rematch. But let's start off with the first match. And here we go with the first match of the night, a no-holds-barred match. As I was just done explaining, Sergio X is looking to gain a little bit of redemption after 2 back-to-back losses. First to Antonio Blackwell and then to Ken Phillips, both in their singles debut here in NCW. But Sergio X, before losing 2 big matches, became #1 contender after beating Tony Lee Williams inside Hell in a Cell. But I wonder, what does the champion Jack Gallagher have to think about all this? If Sergio X loses, he goes from 50% to 33% in their title match of retaining the belt. However, Jack Gallagher did win the Intercontinental title in a triple threat the first time, in the form of a steel cage match with Lucha Rainbow and Bobby Lashley. Maybe it might benefit the champion, because in one-on-one action, Jack Gallagher cannot keep up with the talent. Unless it's a environment match like steel cage or a battle royale. But Sergio X, he might know that, and beating Antonio Blackwell here tonight will give him that better chance of capturing Intercontinental Championship gold. And as we've seen with Kenny Omega, that IC title leads straight to that world title belt. And here comes Antonio Blackwell, the armbar master. We saw him shoulder break Sergio X's arm 2 weeks ago, not once but twice, busting him shoulder first over those knees. Now if he wins tonight, in a single month, Blackwell could be Intercontinental Champion. probably the fastest rise to a championship here in NCW since Kenny Omega's Intercontinental Championship match in the first pay-per-view. But then again we also saw Max Power and Tommy A. Hawkins win the tag titles in 3 weeks. But here we go. Sergio X Blackwell, no holds barred. And Sergio X going for a strike by being whipped straight into that corner with authority. Now Blackwell, another Irish whip into the corner. Sergio X trying to get out of it, but walking straight into that headbutt. And now Antonio Blackwell going in for more headbutts. Whipping the hair out of his face as he goes four hard strikes to the face. But Sergio X able to kick him in the knee. Big roundhouse kick with a heel. And now Sergio X going trademark curve stomp. Using that great leaping ability to get above his opponent to stomp their face into the ground. And now going for it again. He's got to have the greatest leaping ability in NCW due to his height. But here he goes. Springboard action. There's the forearm. Stump to the rib cage there. And the stump to the arm there. Showing Antonio Blackwell that he can do damage, but maybe not as much as the martial arts master. Look at this. And straight into the Fujiwara armbar. Just stretching it back. Trying to rip it out of the socket. Sergio X might stomp it, but Antonio Blackwell might break it. And here he goes. Straight snap DDT. Referee has little to no power here. All he can do is make a pin or a submission. No disqualification, no countouts. One way we will have a winner. Will it be a singles match or will it be a triple threat? But oh, look at that power there by Sergio X. Big deadlift powerbomb. Oh, but Antonio Blackwell continuing to work on those arms. Oh, Sergio X one-handed power slam. But oh, big running high knee there by Antonio Blackwell. Sergio X has not moved. But now Antonio Blackwell begging him to stand up. Here he goes. Big knee across, big either a knee or a shin across the side of the head. Big flip into a face buster there. Here we go, Sergio X. There's a super kick. Oh, if you miss once, you try it again, but not going for the cover. He thinks he hasn't done enough yet to beat somebody like Antonio Blackwell. And from the arm drag, it seems to be about right. But here we go. Coming back with forearms. Oh, big soccer ball kick to the face. Pele kick. And now here he goes. Trademark shoulder buster. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And here we go for the pinfall. 1, 2. Ooh, Sergio X just kicks out. Last time these two competed, they took 2 shoulder breakers to defeat Sergio X. Oh, Antonio Blackwell, I think, trying for his master armbar, but Sergio X sliding down the back, and here he goes, lifting cutter. And now Sergio X looking to put in that Sergio X knee. for that knee breaker. There he goes. Walks across the ring, picks up his opponent over the shoulders, and straight down the knee going into the back of the neck. 1, 2. Ooh, Antonio Blackwell able to kick out there at a 2 count. Sergio X soaking it in, saying this time it'll be different. I'm gonna beat you. Oh, still working on that neck. Another armbar. Fujiwara armbar. He is still trying to snap that arm. I don't even know how much damage could be done to that arm. But now, going middle rope. Second rope, I mean. And here he goes. Big jumping knee. Sergio X bailing out of the ring. Sergio X now going for the powerbomb, high angle pin. 1, 2, the kick out, but rolls straight into that high angle Boston Crab. But Antonio Blackwell able to get out of it. The damage not done quite as much as Sergio X hoped for. What's Sergio thinking here? No holds barred, he's going for a steel chair. Slides straight back in the ring. He will do anything it takes. And, oh, God, no. Antonio Blackwell dodging the chair shot. Rebounded in the face of Sergio X. Now these two going back and forward. Trying to get one up on their opponent. Constant trades here. Here he goes. Oh, big back slam. High angled. Now Antonio Blackwell, here he goes, over his shoulder, and there it is. There's the shoulder breaker. 1, 2, no, Sergio X kicks out this time. How much is being taken out of his arm bar? Out of his arm butt, not bar. But it still works on that arm. Just, oh, twisting his forearm around the bicep muscle of Sergio X. Now thinking that could be it. Here he goes, pulls him down, stretches it, bridges over. There's the armbar. Is Sergio X gonna tap out? No, able to get out of it. But 2 knees to the arm, continuing that damage. Continuing to try to snap that arm. And now got off the double knee arm breaker, going for the pin, but only a 1 count. Now trying to throw in those rapid elbow strikes, but no luck there. Sergio X threw a jab, but he was the one who ended up on the mat. Ooh, Sergio X continuing to kick out. He does not want that triple threat match. In the back, you think Jack Gallagher would be pulling for Sergio X. Sergio X now flipping him around. And there's the knee shots into the hamstring muscles. Sergio X looked like he was holding his arm there. The damage might be done. We've seen what Sergio X can go through. Sergio X, big double axe handle to the face. Knocks Antonio Blackwell down. Here he goes. Hooks the arms. Oh, looked like he was going for a pedigree or a pile driver, but Antonio Blackwell using his weight advantage to get out of it. Oh, big leg drop to that already injured arm. And not letting him go or even attempt to roll out a ring. He's just stomping that arm, stomping the fingers. Now goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. No, Sergio X continuing to kick out. How much pain can Sergio X's arm go through? But here, could this be a mistake? Antonio Blackwell. Oh, there's the knee strike. Looked like it hit him in the chest, but oh no. Antonio Blackwell going for it. There's a high kick. 1, 2, 3, and Sergio X has been beaten again. Antonio Blackwell 2-0 against Sergio X, and now joining the Intercontinental Championship match. There's a super kick early in the match. Looked like he was going for that armbar there. And here we see the X breaker. Just stomping the fingers there, but Sergio X still kicks out. But here we see the master kick, and Sergio's head bounced off that steel chair. 1, 2, 3, and speaking of 3, that title match, now triple threat rules. Which one of those 3 men will walk out with that Intercontinental Championship? Antonio Blackwell just showing these new kids how it is done.